It's Friday Night Live with Vince, pregame, postgame show. Your destination for top high school football previews and wrap-ups with Vince and his team. Buckle up and hang on for Friday Night Live. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another edition of Friday Night Live. My name is Vince DeLisio, and from the Varsity Sports Show for our special pregame show live from Horizon High School in Scottsdale, Arizona. I am joined. Well, before I tell you who I'm joined by, let me show you where I'm at here. So you see the trailer behind me, and we're right there. There's the field. Here's a band practicing. And that's everything going on pregame. Those guys are out there practicing. So we are right in the thick of action here at Horizon, and we are so excited. Horizon, of course, being one of our season partners and covering their games, and Coach Tyson Ditmore being a part of our show every Saturday morning. But enough about that for now. Let's get right to the show. Joining me on the show from Sacramento, California, and Tucson, Arizona. First, from Sacramento, Rodolfo Gomez. Rodolfo, how are you, sir?
I'm doing good, Vince. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you for joining us tonight. Rodolfo, of course, a mainstay on our program, putting together a lot of great segments and reporting, not only for our regular broadcast, but also our Viva Varsity Spanish broadcast. And Anastasia Rastelli from Tucson, Arizona, and the U of A. Anastasia, how are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I am awesome. Tonight, I am ready to go. Last night, had a great time out at Cesar Chavez as they hosted Saguaro. I had a chance to get out to that game and report from the sidelines throughout. Tonight, we are in multiple destinations. We're in Phoenix. We're in Scottsdale. We're in Mesa. We're in Tucson. We're in Las Vegas and several other places. And we're going to kick things off tonight with our good friend, Niall Rosenberg. And let's bring him on. Niall, how are you, sir?
I'm good. How are you guys doing?
Awesome. I'm going to turn it over to Rodolfo, who's going to get a little intel on your game. Take it away, Rodolfo.
All right. Hey, how's it going, Niall?
Good. How are you?
Good. So let me ask you about both these teams. Both teams, are you good?
Yeah, we're good.
All right. So both teams are currently undefeated. So both of their previous games, they both won by blowouts. So what should we expect from both of these teams that are currently undefeated?
Two very high-powered offenses. Both start at the run game. For Horizon, it is their all-time career rushing leader, Bodie Zamorano, getting it started. He's had a fantastic start to the year. 2 weeks ago, as I mentioned, he broke the career rushing records in Horizon High School's history. Now, on the other end of the field, it's Sunny Slope. They have a guy named Kelton Rogers. He's been fantastic this season with over 300 rushing yards, with over 6 yards per carry. Now, that doesn't mean the quarterbacks haven't played well. Vanacore on the side of Sunny Slope has had a fantastic season. He's also a threat with his legs. On the side of Horizon, who is the home team tonight, it is Carter Puma. He has been great. 8 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. Great yards. He can use his legs. And the big difference here is which defense is going to show up. You've got like Gage Lee on the side of Horizon, who has 5.5 tackles so far this season. Tackles for loss, excuse me. And so it will be a high-powered offensive game. It's all on the defenses tonight.
Absolutely. Who do you have for today's game? Based on your
I'm not one to make predictions. It's not my thing. But since we're here at Horizon, I think the home team will probably prevail tonight.
Absolutely. We'll see what happens today.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Rodolfo.
Thank you, Niall.
Awesome. Perfect. So anyway, out at Horizon tonight, Horizon undefeated, playing a really good Sunny Slope team tonight. Rodolfo, from what you've seen the last few weeks, any favorites tonight?
Well, man, it's just the games are very tight based on teams' record, and we'll see how it goes. I mean, usually there will be pretty competitive games. Well, we just got to see. Sometimes we anticipate the game, but we just got to see how it plays out.
Anastasia, you've had a chance to attend some games down in Tucson. Any favorites so far of teams that you've had a chance to see up close and personal?
Yeah, I reported on the first Micah Mountain game, and right now they're 2-1 overall, so that'll be an interesting game to view. A lot of the games tonight, they're either 2-1, 3-0, so they're still kind of like figuring it out, and I'm excited to see where the seasons go for everyone playing tonight.
Awesome. We're going to take it over to Hamilton High School, where our very own Jasmine Dickmans is reporting on Brophy versus Hamilton. Let's bring Jasmine on. Jasmine, how's it going?
Pretty good. How are you guys doing?
Great.
Great. Awesome, Jasmine. So Jasmine is at the Brophy versus Hamilton game. What is that atmosphere like heading into the kickoff?
I just spoke to both coaches, actually. I feel like they expressed that both of their teams are super excited to play each other. They're both hungry for the win. They seem super eager, and like the energy is super high. The boys are hyped. It's like it's gonna be a good game. I feel like, yeah.
Awesome. You talked to both of the coaches. Did they say any key players that we should be focusing on tonight?
Not specifically key players. I know that Coach Dixon from Hamilton Huskies said they want to focus more about the details. They got a lot of penalties last week, so they want to try to reduce that. And then Coach Jewell said that for them, it's also going to be in the details, defining those little things, making sure that those are perfect as they are playing a team that has been undefeated yet. But they are pretty excited. He said the boys are super hungry for the win. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. And how do you see these two teams matching up based on their styles?
Oh, difficult question. I think that I think Brophy has a very strong offense with like a QB that also has a lot of rushing yards, and I'm curious to see what Hamilton will do again. I mean, they obviously have seen their stats as well, so I'm curious to see what their defense is going to be like against that. So yeah.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much.
Great, thank you. Have a good night, guys.
Have a great night.
Perfect. All right, great. That was our very own Jasmine Dickmans, and out at Hamilton tonight. A lot of good football and some great teams that are going head to head tonight. So let's take it over to Mountain View High School for our very own Devin Blankenship, who is going to report on Mountain View and Basha. Let's see where he's at. Devin, are you there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. A little bit of noise in the background there, but okay.
Yeah, they've got the music bumping early over here.
Hey, Devin, how's it going, man? How's the atmosphere?
It's good. It's good. Both teams are really locked in.
You know, clearly as Mountain View is facing Basha, one of the top teams nationally. How do you see this playing out, man?
I'm excited to see how Mountain View's offense gets it going against this really special defensive unit. Over the last two games, Mountain View has surpassed over 830 total yards of offense, so it's going to be interesting to see how that plays out.
Will you see both teams aggressively or more conservative in terms of how they were going to go about their offense?
Definitely on the aggressive side. Both teams are very stoic, very quiet, just kind of head down, ready for war.
Alrighty. And finally, what are your final predictions for this matchup?
Oh, that's a tough one. I think Mountain View looks prepared. Their offense has been clicking. They've only allowed 21 total points over the last 8 quarters. I think Mountain View squeezes out a tight win tonight.
Alrighty. So we'll see how this plays out, and we'll see what will be the end result.
I'm going to jump in real quick because I have a question for Devin. Devin, as you look at the quarterback situation at Mountain View and Brady Goodman, and then you look across the field at Basha, how do they match up?
Really, when I look at Goodman, he's a pure athlete. He can run the ball, he can throw the ball. I think as long as Basha can keep him inside the pocket and make him one-dimensional, they could have a chance to slow him down. But Goodman he's just a true athlete.
Awesome. All right, 2 of our state's best facing off tonight, Mountain View and Basha, and Devin Blankenship out to cover it. Devin, we look forward to the post-game report from you after the game. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Wow. He had some noise going on over there, but that's cool. Pregame is an exciting time. There's tailgating, there's things going on in the stadium, and the band's prepping, and just as the band is prepping here, and so a lot of good stuff. I tell you what, guys, we're going to take a quick commercial break. Don't go anywhere here on Friday Night Live, the pregame show presented by the Varsity Sports Show. Myself, Rodolfo, and Anastasia. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Hello, I'm Andrew Neeram, a junior at the Walter Cronkite School of Journalism and Mass Communication. I'm excited to show the Varsity Sports Show everything that I can offer on any side of production as I express my love for this business throughout the fall of 2025.
Hello, Varsity Sports Show family. I'm Tommaso Perez from ASU. Join me as I bring you inspiring sports stories and updates from our Catholic schools, where faith, tradition, and athletics come together. Catch me live on KDOS 1060 AM, Saturdays from 9 to 11, and during Varsity Sports Show game broadcast.
Hey guys, Vince here to talk about Angel Dentistry. It's where my wife and I have gone for over 10 years, and we trust them with our routine and extensive dental care because they care. Dr. Amber Angel is an Arizona native, born in the town of Miami, and has been practicing in the Valley over 20 years. For general to comprehensive dental services, call 602-788-2008. Located off of Cave Creek Road, just north of the 101 in North Phoenix. Angel Dentistry, proud supporters of our young people and proud partners of the Varsity Sports Show. All right, welcome back to Friday Night Live, the pregame show, and with Vince, Rodolfo, and Anastasia. We are going to take it out to Queen Creek. Queen Creek tonight is hosting Centennial, and our very own Danny McDermott out there. Let's hand it off to Danny and Anastasia. Take it away.
Hi, Danny. How's it going?
Good. Anastasia, how are you? You can probably hear the music in the background. They're getting really, ready for the game right now, as you can see.
It's awesome. So what's the atmosphere like? What's the vibe right now?
So right now, they're both coming off of a win, and vibes are its tensions are super high. We're really excited. I'm really excited to see this game. I know fans are excited to see this game. After last week of Centennial's win against Desert Ridge with a 71 impressive win, it's 71-6. We're I know Queen Creek is super excited to see how they're going to play today after how they played last week. I was here for last week's game.
Awesome. And who are some key players we should watch tonight?
You should definitely look out for running back Carter Rady for Centennial, and definitely Tustin Dewitt. He's been a star for Queen Creek all season. A lot of people, there was an interview with him last week. He was on fire. We're also we don't really get to see Clemson commit this week, but he's probably going to come out back soon. It's definitely super excited to see him play soon.
Awesome. And how do you see these two teams matching up based on their styles?
I definitely think that Centennial's offense will go head-to-head against Queen Creek's defense. Their defense has been really strong. They have a huge O-line. He's number 4, and of course Tustin Dewitt. I'm really excited to see that. I know the fans are excited to see that. I don't know how the offense for Queen Creek versus the defense for Centennial is going to work out, but I know the offense for Centennial and the defense for Queen Creek is going to be a great matchup.
Okay, thank you so much, Danny.
Thank you, Anastasia.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Danny. Great job. And so, wow. big one out at Queen Creek tonight. Queen Creek Centennial, and our old friend, brand new athletic director out there, Matt Harris, who's been doing this for quite a while. Some fun stuff. Again, I'm out at Horizon High School tonight. Anastasia is at home in Tucson, and Rodolfo's at home in Sacramento. Want to, as we're waiting for our next reporters here, let's get to know you guys a little bit. Anastasia, you're a film minor. What's your major? You got like a double, triple major, don't you?
Yes. So right now I'm majoring in applied computing with an emphasis in AI, and then my second major is in creative intelligence and innovation.
Wow. Okay. And what is the ultimate goal that you're going to be doing with that? First of all, when are you graduating?
May 2027, hopefully.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hopefully. All right. Okay. And so what is your plan? What's your ultimate plan?
The goal is to work for myself or do something in the entertainment industry. But I like to keep my options open, and I love pursuing anything that I'm passionate about. So yeah, not like a direct goal, but
let me ask you, because I could have sworn I got some kind of an alert on social media that you published a song. Tell me about that.
Oh yeah, so one of my hobbies, I really enjoy producing music, and one of my original songs reached like 12,000 streams, and that's probably what you saw.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. And Rodolfo, what about you? You're a communications major.
Yeah, that's right, Vince. Communications.
Okay. And your goals?
Well, my goals eventually is to be either a broadcaster or a reporter in sports. I just love sports in general, being around it, being involved in sports, talking about sports. That's one of my passions, and we'll see where life takes us.
Okay. Well, what I want to do now is I actually want to go to Reggie Wright. Reggie is out at Paradise Valley High School tonight, and he's covering Paradise Valley and Flagstaff. Flagstaff is in town playing Paradise Valley. Let's bring Reggie on, and here he is. Take it away, Rodolfo.
Hey, how you doing, Reggie?
It's good. It's good. I'm out at Paradise Valley. Nirvana's blasting, and I got to tell you, man, it's smelling like a whole lot of team spirit out here. Both these teams are locked in. They're just going through the motions before kickoff, and like, it's the atmosphere here is just to die for, honestly.
I mean, absolutely. We'll see. Could we see any surprises out of both of these teams? What do you see how this will be playing out?
Well, Flagstaff are just coming into like this game, just breaking a 2-game skid. They lost their first 2 games, gave up a total of 102 points to Marcos Deniza and Paradise Honors. They stopped that skid with a 48-12 win against Tempe. And, you know, on the other hand, we got Paradise Valley, who is 2-1. They opened their season with a 35-21 win against North of 14. And then they went to Tolleson. They lost 40-18. And then their last game was last Friday, and they beat Kellis 21-13. And, you know, these are 2 evenly matched teams, and it could go either way. Let's be real with that.
I mean, any game could go either way, honestly. But are there any key players or matchups to see throughout the game?
Of course, there's 2 players that you have to watch out for Paradise Valley and for Flagstaff. For Paradise Valley, we have Alonzo Gonzalez, number 8, wide receiver. He literally just blows the entire national average out the water with how many receiving yards he's gotten per game. He leads the team in total touchdowns with 5. He averages about 103 yards a game. And then I was talking to coach, the Flagstaff coach, and he was telling me a lot about Will Carpenter. He's been insane as well. Has almost the same amount of receiving yards per game as Alonzo Gonzalez for Paradise Valley. He has 104.3 yards per game. Total touchdowns, he has 7. And then also another player to watch out for tonight would be Caleb Simmons for Paradise Valley. He has about 83 yards per game for rushing, and then he also has 4 touchdowns. So this should be a very evenly matched game for offense as well as defense.
Well, Reggie, good luck, and thank you for the insight.
Thank you.
Awesome. Great job, Reggie. Good to see you as always, and good stuff. So, yeah, definitely. So some really good competition tonight. Reggie, of course, we haven't had a chance to see Paradise Valley this season, nor have we had a chance to see Flagstaff. So it's an interesting matchup. Looking forward to what Flagstaff brings down from Coconino County, maybe a little cool weather as well. And we are going to send it. We're actually going to go the other direction. Let's head out to Tucson, where our very own Kira Aronoff is. And let us hear from Kira. There she is.
Hello.
All right. How you doing there, Kira? Yeah.
I'm good. How are you guys doing?
We're great. Go ahead, Anastasia, take it away.
Hi, Kira. So Kira's at the Sunnyside versus Micah Mountain game. What is the atmosphere like? What is the vibe on the field? What's going on?
I mean, we're seeing the players getting ready. They're warming up. We have a beautiful sunset. I don't know if I can try to show you guys. I don't know if it's going to focus, but we got a beautiful sunset. And it was raining right before the game started. It was starting to sprinkle. Rain's gone. The sky is clearing up. So I think we're ready for the game. I think everyone's ready. I think we're excited.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Who are some key players that we should be focusing on tonight?
Well, Micah Mountain, we saw Riley a couple weeks ago perform. He did really good. So I'm excited to see Riley tonight. Talked to Coach Jay Campos. He's excited to see the players play tonight, see where the progress is with that team, and see where the progress is with the QB, with Jaden Christ. And yeah, so those are some players we're looking to see tonight. Yeah, I'm just excited to see everyone play. I'm also excited to see the progress because Micah Mountain's a team that we saw a couple weeks ago. Got to see them play. Unfortunately, got rained out. There's a lot of thunder, so it looks like we might not have that tonight. I mean, crossing our fingers, maybe I jinx it, but yeah.
Awesome. And then how do you see these two teams matching up based on their style?
Ooh, I don't know. I feel like we saw Micah Mountain. They like to push. They like to play hard. They're definitely very offensive players, very strong players on that team. So I think they're gonna push hard. I'm seeing these players warm up on Sunnyside as well, and they're looking strong too. So we'll see how they go against each other. We'll see how that turns out.
Okay, awesome, Kira. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Anastasia.
Great job, Kira. Okay. Yeah. Good stuff. It's fun. Kira actually joined us from Anglo American University overseas. She was in Prague, I believe, for the last 3 years. She just graduated. She's originally from Tucson, came back home, and now she's doing work with us and reporting from games in Southern Arizona. So she's doing an awesome job as a field correspondent for us, and she'll be covering Sunnyside and Micah Mountain tonight. Good stuff. Rodolfo, let's bring on Joshua Ohep from Viva Varsity. He is out at Tempe High School where the Buffaloes are hosting La Jolla. Josh, how's it going?
Going good. How about you?
Oh, great. Take it away, Rodolfo.
Hey, hi, Joshua. How's the atmosphere over there?
It's going good. Atmosphere's big game for Tempe and La Jolla. They both have the same record, 2-1. They're kind of the best teams in their division right now. So it's just going to be an exciting game.
No, absolutely. What are your expectations? Are we going to see more rushing game for both teams, or are we going to see more passing for both teams?
Yeah, so for these two teams, big passing teams, both teams have a lot of receiving yards. So they both like to incorporate both rushing and receiving. So it's going to be interesting to see it clash, going down on it on offense and defense.
You know what is a key factor for both of these teams? Is it their offense or their defense?
Sorry.
What is a key factor for both teams? Is it their offense or their defense?
Oh, definitely the offenses for both teams. They're the offense for both teams are really good. They have two really good QBs as well, and a couple wide receivers that are also really excellent players as well.
Absolutely. We'll see how this plays out. Oh, actually, what are your expectations about this?
Sorry.
what are your expectations about the game?
My expectations for today, honestly, I think that La Jolla has a good chance going into this. They won last week, got a big win. So they're kind of the carrying team into this because they won last week and Tempe didn't. So I'm just excited to see how the energy built over the last week coming into today.
All right, perfect, Josh. So thank you.
I actually have a question for Josh. Josh, this is week 2 of the Viva Varsity Spanish broadcast, and how have the coaches tonight taken to interviewing with you pregame? It's all Spanish.
Yeah, it was really fun. You know, it's very different. The dynamic is completely different. It's super interesting, and yeah, I'm just having a great time doing it, and I look forward to keep going.
Awesome. Well, we look forward to talking to you post-game and then again tomorrow morning on the show. So great job, Josh. Thanks for joining us. Good luck out there. Tempe, La Jolla for the Viva Varsity Spanish Game of the Week. So thanks, Josh. Oh boy, good stuff. Yeah, we're still going. So we're going to take it out to Las Vegas now. The newest member of our team, Ansley Pavicek, from the University of Nevada, Las Vegas. Let's bring her on to talk a little bit about. They're out in Summerlin on the northwest side of town. There, Faith Lutheran High School is hosting Arbor View, and let's bring on Ansley. Take it away. Hi, Ansley.
Hi guys, how are you guys doing?
We're great. This is your debut on the Friday Night Live pregame show, and we'll also be joined by you tonight for a postgame report. But I'm going to turn it over to Anastasia. Go ahead.
Hi, Ansley. So this is Ansley. She's at the Faith Lutheran versus Arborview game. What is the atmosphere like heading into the kickoff?
Yeah, atmosphere is great on both sides. Obviously, here in Faith, it's on Faith Lutheran turf, so they're hoping that they can not only get the win but get a win by a lot to help the fans.
Yeah, awesome. Who are some key players that we're hoping to see tonight?
I think one of their key players on our review side is their junior wide receiver. His last name is Woods. He's had over 100 yards receiving, and I think obviously with this type of offense that our review has, make sure to look out for him tonight.
Awesome. And then how do you see these two teams matching up based on their style of play?
I think I talked to both head coaches, and for our review's head coach, it was for San Norris, it was to play their game, play more physical, just stuff like that, playing, not getting intimidated by Faith Lutheran. Our review's 2-2, so they're hopefully, playing. They've actually outscored their opponents by under a score of 24 points, so they're hoping that's happening here tonight.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much, Ansley.
No problem.
Good luck out there, Ansley. Nice job, and we'll talk to you after the game.
Perfect. I'll talk to you guys too. I'll see you then.
Great. Okay, and with that, we're going to bring on one of our special guests that worked with us over the summer out of Houston, Texas. His name is Manav Gupta, and Manav is a student out at the University of Houston. Manav, how's it going?
Yeah, I'm doing great, Vince. I think the audio cut out, but basically honored to be on the show to talk about some Texas high school football. And Houston, of course, is a huge deal here. Got some big time NFL players coming out of this area, and just want to introduce, what it's kind of like here in Houston when you have big names like Andrew Luck, who's played in this area. Matthew Stafford has played some games here. When you look at guys like Mike Evans, they've had some big NFL names here. You can go down the list like Derek Carr and Jerry Hughes and Shane Leckler, big NFL names. But this week, the game that I was spotlighting is the Woodlands taking on Willis, and you'll hear more about that during the halftime report. But Woodlands is a really top team here in Houston. It's on the outskirts of Houston, about an hour away, but some big time names have come out of there, like Danny Amendola and Antoine Winfield. So Woodlands, one of the top teams in the Houston area, taking on Willis. It's a top 15 matchup here in the Houston area, currently tied up at 15. And then Thursday, we had a couple of matchups here in the Houston area. Dickinson, number 7, they played pretty good in Bridgeland. Another team to look out for this year, that's where Houston quarterback Connor Wayman is from. And they're also playing pretty good. Number 9, Katie, had a pretty good showing. So those are the kind of teams that we look out for here in the Houston area, especially this week. And can't wait to give you guys some more score updates in the postgame.
I can't wait either. And there's so many implications for a lot of these athletes that come out of Houston because they end up all over the country. And you know about as much as, if not more than, about the Big 12 than anybody I know. And so you follow it really closely. And obviously the two Arizona schools are part of the Big 12 now. So that there's some recruiting implications there as well. And so hopefully you can give us some updates on specific performances later of maybe some guys being nationally recruited as well that might have a bit of an effect, or being some guys that might be recruited from our two Arizona schools as well. So awesome, Manav. Looking forward to getting a post-game report from you tonight. I know it's going to be a little late for you being Central Time, but that's what we do on a Friday night. So anyway, Manav Gupta out of the University of Houston, thanks so much, and we'll talk to you after. All right. Good stuff. So, guys, that wraps up our pregame show. We are just past 6:30. Thanks so much for tuning in. Rodolfo, Anastasia, favorite games tonight? What do you got? Favorite matchups?
I mean, I see Basha winning against
Basha Mountain View is going to be a real big one tonight for sure. Yeah. And then Anastasia, how about you? I know you're a big Tucson kid at heart, but anything up in the Phoenix area potentially that could grab you?
I'm actually interested in the Vegas game because that's where I'm from.
Faith Lutheran and
Arbor
Arbor View. Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Well, we'll definitely be hearing from Ansley after the game. Guys, tune in tonight, 10 p.m., 10 to 10:30 for a post-game report. We're going to report on all the games we were at tonight. There's a lot of them. Thank you so much. And just head back to your favorite social media site to catch us. We're on X, Instagram, Facebook Live, YouTube, 3 YouTube channels, and NFHS. So on behalf of our amazing team reporting tonight, our co-host Rodolfo Gomez in Sacramento, California, and Anastasia Rastelli from Tucson, Arizona. My name is Vince Delisio out at Horizon High School. Big matchup, Horizon hosting Sunny Slope. Have a great night of high school football tonight, and we'll see you at 10 o'clock. Thanks again for tuning in to Friday Night Live. It's Friday Night Live with Vince, pregame, postgame show. Your destination for top high school football previews and wrap-ups with Vince and his team. Buckle up and hang on for Friday Night Live.